The UR7s program is about so much more than just what takes place on the field. Of course, working with world-class coaches and international sevens players is vitally important. We want the program to mean more and actually help develop the boys both on and off the field. And that means that it prepares them for life on the rugby field, but also in the classroom and in the workplace. And we've done that by bringing in Olympians, sports psychologists, nutritionists, people from the work environment that talk about how sport has benefited them. So colleagues of ours from Sabio have come in, spoken to the boys at residentials and explained about how they use sport to prepare them for their working lives now. That kind of has now led on to boys from the program heading in for work experience and understanding the rigours of professional life. We've brought in people from Fresh Fitness Food to talk about nutrition and building healthy plates, understanding that that's not just part of being a sportsman, that's about preparing one for the future. Sports psychologists were very, very aware that mental health is a huge part of developing both young athletes and young humans. And we've worked with sports psychologists and people that have had mental health experiences themselves within sport and outside of sport to help the boys understand some of the challenges that as young men they may face and best prepare them for those scenarios. Rugby sevens and rugby have been a big stepping stone for education for as long as our sports has existed, and that's something that we really want to continue to support. So we have a program of education around how there's a possibility of scholarships in the USA, helping the boys with references if they're moving schools at the end of GCSE and into the sixth form, and supporting their academics and ensuring that they understand the importance of academics in not only helping them in the classroom, but actually helping them develop as young sportsmen. Many of our coaches, whilst also being professional rugby players or international rugby players, are ones that have studied alongside. So they've come through a slightly different story. They've not necessarily just come through the traditional academy. Will Wilson, who's now capped by England Sevens, playing for Wasps, he went to Oxford University. Luke Trahan, who's the captain of Wales Sevens, is a doctor. So we want to use our aspirational coaches not just for the rugby that they play, but for the academics that they've gone through, the experiences that they're able to share with all of the young athletes in our programme.